This video is for the ticket scalpers and the Beyhive. For all the Beyhives, enjoy, and for all the ticket scalpers, fuck you. Hey YouTube, and welcome to my very own review of the brand new Beyonce tour, the Mrs. Carter Show World Tour. I was lucky enough to get a ticket to one of the London shows at the O2 Arena this week, and what an amazing show it was. The Mrs. Carter Show is the 4th concert tour by Beyonce, and obviously the name is reference to her marriage to Jay-Z. And what can I say, this tour was absolutely amazing. From as soon as they announced that tickets were going on sale after the Super Bowl, when the dates were announced, and as soon as I saw that O2 ad with the Victorian style Beyonce, as you saw in the photos before, I had to go. Like, the tour looked amazing from the promotional ad. The song that they played really enticed me as well. I love that tune. And like, it was just an amazing show. A little bit of a story with how I managed to go. As you all know, the tour was announced after the Super Bowl, and the tickets went on sale in the UK for 3 nights at the O2. And as probably everyone already knows, those tickets were sold like that. And unfortunately, they were bought by ticket scalpers who sold them all on eBay for over like £500, and that really wasn't fair for a lot of Beyonce fans. She even extended the date for this weekend as well, for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and even then ticket scalpers still bought the tickets and they were still selling them for extortionate prices on eBay. My ticket story, I was very lucky to manage to get a date to one of the sold out shows on May 1st, Wednesday May 1st, the 3rd show of the UK leg. What I did was, I was searching on eBay for a while to find some decently priced tickets. It was going to be a very last minute thing, and then all of a sudden, like, I saw on Twitter that apparently the O2 website listed more tickets available. I literally went on 4 hours before the show, and I managed to get literally the closest block to the stage, like front row seats. I think they were probably the VIP ones that never sold, and they just released them to general sale. But I was really happy. My seats were amazing. I couldn't have asked for better seats. Ideally, I would have gone standing, but I wasn't going to be fussy. I was happy where I was. But that is a little bit of advice. Anyone who really wants to go to the Mrs. Carter World Tour, just keep looking last minute. They do release some last minute tickets. They say it's sold out, but they do release some last minute tickets. So good luck if anyone wants to go. And I'm going to crack on straight with the review. So here we go. So as this is like one of my first ever properly structured concert reviews that I've been to, I thought I'd play around with it a bit. I'm going to use this time to show you some pictures that I took and talk about the outfits that Beyonce wore, because you can probably see them in my photos. I'm going to be streaming the photos right here. So Beyonce worked with a lot of designers for the tour. She wore a lot of amazing outfits. Like, you can probably see from my pictures that she looked stunning. Like, the entire tour, she looked gorgeous. Every single outfit she wore was stunning. She worked with designers from brands from various brands such as PHEW, Givenchy, sorry if I just pronounced that wrong, Dean and Dan Caton, Kenzo, and for her shoes, she worked with Wiseman and Swarovski. Her shoes were amazing. Like, she had a lot of bling on her shoes from the Swarovski. Like, what can I say? She looked flawless. One thing I will say is a little side note, like, the breasts outfit that was in the media lately, like, it did cause up a stir, and I was a bit I don't think I saw it well, I didn't see it, or that I don't think I saw it. It's not that hard to miss. But I think it was removed due to all the bad press that it got. I'll flash up a little picture of that one here, for those of you that don't remember it. It's the outfit that Beyonce wore that was very skin tight, and it like showed the outline of her breasts. Like, I was quite looking forward to seeing that, seeing how sexy and sultry Beyonce looked in it. And it was a main, like, it gathered some negative press, sure, but who doesn't? Like, she doesn't care, she's Beyonce. It looked amazing, and I think she should have kept it in. At least I don't think I saw it anyway. But it was an amazing show. The pictures, she looked gorgeous. Moving on to the set list of the Mrs. Carter World Tour. It was a very big set list. There were 25 songs, and it was a 2-hour show. And I was really pleased with the content of this tour. This tour was amazing. Like, she started off with an interlude as she was dressed up as Mary Antoinette with a white face, and she was being crowned on a throne. Queen Bee, I mean, what do you expect? But it was an amazing opening, like it was very bone-chilling, and they played the tune that they played in the O2 ad in the background. I thought it was amazing. Like, as soon as she came out, the entire crowd went crazy. So she started off the tour with number 1, Run the World. Amazing opening, this song has such fierce energy. She then carried on with End of Time, Flaws and All, and then she done another interlude of the Queen, of how they dressed her up as the Queen. Like, she had some amazing interludes as well, like the interludes throughout the show, she split it up, so it was a few songs interlude, few songs interlude. Like, the whole show was about being a powerful woman, being a queen, and then it was also talking about living for the present. There was an interlude that she played near the end of the show where she said that she appreciated her career and how much she's been through and how much she appreciates the present. And she showed her marriage, and she showed little Blue Ivy, and she was so cute, and it was such a very intimate part of the show, I thought. So continuing on, the 5th song she sang was If I Were a Boy. She sang Get Me Bodied, Baby Boy, Diva, Naughty Girl, Party. Like, the Naughty Girl part of the show was very sultry, like it had very sexy vibes to it. She continued on with Freakum Dress, I Care, I Miss You, School in Life, and Why Don't You Love Me. This was the 4 section, I thought. Like, this, she sang a lot of songs from 4 on this tour, and I think it's good because a lot of the fans missed out on the 4 tour because obviously she got pregnant, and it was good that she incorporated a lot of 4 into this tour. Continuing on with the set list, number 16, she sang 1+1, and then from here she moved on to the B stage for the B VIP seats where she took the zip line over. She sang Irreplaceable, Love on Top, and then she came all the way back to the stage while singing Survivor. From then, she finalised the tour with the final step. She sung Crazy in Love, which was a massive highlight of the show. She sung Single Ladies, and then following this, she sung her brand new single, Grown Woman, which was such an epic part of the show. I'm so glad she added it. At the beginning of the leg of the European leg, she didn't add Grown Woman until she got to France, so I'm glad I was lucky enough to see Grown Woman live, because that song is amazing and I can't wait for her to release it. Then she went back and came out for the encore. She sang a little bit of I Will Always Love You as a tribute to Whitney Houston, followed by the final song Halo, and then at the end when she was talking to the audience for a bit and introduced her band, she ended it with an outro of Green Light and Sugar Mama. It was an amazing show. It was such a long show, and I'm so glad it was so worth the money. Every part of it. The interludes were flawless, especially the interlude where they dressed her up as in the Queen outfit like they did in the O2 advert. It was amazing. Like, anyone who's going to this show, you're going to enjoy it, and it's well worth the money. So here's my part of the video where I can tell you about my experience at the Mrs. Carter World Tour and what I thought of the tour. Personally, I was blown away. As soon as Beyonce came on stage, I thought she had so much energy. I don't understand how she can do 2 sold-out shows at the O2 and then come back for a 3rd night and be so flawless. Even when she didn't look tired, she didn't look sweaty while she was dancing. She looked amazing. Her dancing was on point. Her singing was amazing. I do believe that some parts of the show were pre-recorded, but every artist does pre-record. You have to. You can't be that vigorous. You have to. But when she did sing live, her voice was amazing, especially during Love on Top. Her vocals were flawless. Beyonce is one of very few artists nowadays who does sing live, and her live voice is nothing to be shy about. Her voice is flawless. But continuing with what I was going on about before, as soon as she came out, her dancing was so on point and she was so full of energy. Like, she was doing her dance move for Run the World, followed into her next song so quickly. Like, her routines were so fierce and she was so full of energy. So happy as well. Like, I noticed when she was talking to the audience at some point, she kind of made it really intimate, especially when she went over the zip wire to the B stage. She made it very intimate and she let the crowd in the VIP Beyhive pit sing parts of Irreplaceable, which is a nice touch. I'm glad she did that. She really does care for her fans and she showed that. But it was such an energetic show, and seeing her up front in person, like, she is stunning. Like, I love Beyonce, like, I've always liked Beyonce, but going to this show really has confirmed a lot of things of how amazing she actually is. She's so full of energy, so kind, like she's stunning in person. Especially I got to be that close to her front row seats. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. I do wish I went standing, like I said. One negative thing I will say about the show, however, is that I was quite disappointed that she didn't sing Deja Vu, or she didn't sing Green Light. I know she did Green Light as an outro, but it was only sampled in the outro. But I think she should have sang Deja Vu, and even Sweet Dreams. She should have sang Sweet Dreams as well, because that was one of her massive hits. And secretly I was hoping she was going to do Videophone and have a special guest appearance with Gaga on stage, but that's the little monster in me. That's wishful thinking. Can't be silly now, come on. But yeah, I do wish she sang Deja Vu, Sweet Dreams. Other than that, it was an amazing show, well worth the money, and I'm really glad I got to go. And finally, for those of you that know me, you know that at every single concert I go to, if there is a tour program, I'm gonna buy it. And as you know, I bought the Beyonce tour program. I absolutely love this tour program. It is full of stunning pictures of Beyonce. Like, I love when an artist does a specific photo shoot for the tour program. That's what a tour program is. Like, I've been to a lot of tours and bought a tour program for about £10–15, and it's just been album photo shoot pictures inside the tour program, and that's it. Like, I do love it when an artist does a photo shoot specifically for the tour program, and then, or if an artist includes a lot of live photos in the tour program and backstage photos too. Beyonce's tour program hasn't got any live images in it. It has got backstage rehearsal images, one page at the back, which I do like that little touch. But the tour program is full of photos that Beyonce has done specifically for the tour program. Like, I'll show you a few here and how amazing it actually is. Like, she looks absolutely amazing, and I love the effects that they've used in the tour program. It's a very big tour program. It's got a nice textured effect as well. I love it when tour programs are specific to the tour, and you can tell that a lot of effort has gone into this tour program, and I had to have it. Literally, I had to have it. It's very thick as well, and it's very high quality, so anyone going to the tour and who loves tour programs, you won't be disappointed with the Beyonce tour program. So there we have it. There's my little concert review of the Mrs. Carter Show World Tour by Beyonce. As I said, it was an amazing tour, but now it's your turn. If any of you guys have been to the Mrs. Carter Show already, or if you guys are getting ready to go, let me know in the comments. Let me know for those of you that have already been, what you guys thought of the show, if you guys agree with me and with the set list and what I thought of her outfits and stuff. And let me know your opinions of the tour. Also, those of you who are going, let me know how excited you are, because you're really in for a good show here. Once again, thank you so much for watching me, everyone. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It does mean a lot to me. And hit subscribe if you want to. I will see you guys in another video. And I have my new Gaga collection part 4 coming this week. I know it was coming last week, but I was waiting on something to come in the post so I could do it fully. But part 4 is coming this week, and I will see you guys in that video. Take care, bye! Hey everyone, you've reached the end of one of my videos, and as you all know, I always recap some of my older ones. Over here, check out my Beyonce Pulse NYC fragrance review. As this is a Beyonce video, I might as well include a Beyonce fragrance review too. Up here, check out my first ever collaboration video with the amazing Nick from the Living the Gaga Life. Go check him out if you haven't already. That is my current Art Pop Rumors video with Nick. Check that out. And over here, check out my Selena Gomez Come and Get It single review, and let me know what you guys think. As I said before in this video, if you guys have already been to the Mrs. Carter World Tour, let me know in the comments of what you thought of the tour. And if you're going, let me know when you're going and how excited you are, because you're in for a good show. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you want to. It really does mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!